Ryan Reynolds has one of his best movies now on Netflix, and the box office hit is an absolute must-watch for subscribers. Reynolds is one of the most popular actors in the world. Some of Reynolds' best movies include Just Friends, Buried, The Atom Project, Definitely, Maybe, and more. That said, there is no denying that his career has since been defined by a franchise. Reynolds has starred in a trilogy of Deadpool movies, giving life to one of the most hilarious characters in comic book history. After 2 successful movies at Fox, Reynolds finally got to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe with 2024's Deadpool and Wolverine. The film not only turned out to be one of the MCU's best releases, but it also accomplished a major feat. With $1.3 billion, Deadpool and Wolverine stands as the highest-grossing R-rated movie of all time. Reynolds is reportedly coming back in future MCU releases as the Merc with a mouth. That said, Wade Wilson is not the only exciting character in the actor's career, nor are the Deadpool movies the only films starring the actor to succeed at the box office. In fact, one of Reynolds' biggest releases could not be further from the superhero genre, which is the rom-com The Proposal. The film puts Reynolds opposite genre mastermind Sandra Bullock, and their sizzling chemistry as 2 polar opposite characters made The Proposal an enormous hit. Now, a whole new audience can enjoy the film on streaming. The Proposal is now available on Netflix and it's doing well. The Proposal is one of the many exciting movies that came to Netflix in the United States on May 1st. Other releases on that list of arrivals include notable films like 13 Going on 30, The Breakfast Club, Eat Pray Love, Green Book, Jennifer's Body, Pretty Woman, and many more. As can be seen from some of the releases on that list, Netflix has charged up its roster of movies with several beloved romances. Only a few days after it was released on the streaming service, The Proposal is already enjoying the status of a streaming hit. At the time of writing, The Proposal is the 3rd most watched movie on Netflix in the United States. 17 years after it was originally released in theaters, the rom-com still got it. The Proposal only loses to the action thriller Apex and the animated adventure Swapped, 2 recent Netflix original movies, which is not a bad look at all for the beloved film. It could also come to surpass them in the coming weeks. Ryan Reynolds' The Proposal became a true box office hit. The Proposal had a reported budget of $40 million. Based on that sum, the rom-com starring Reynolds and Bullock needed to finish its theatrical run in the $80 million to $100 million range to break even. That was not a hard task for the solid duo, as The Proposal brought in $317.4 million worldwide, or around 8x its budget. As such, it was a massive box office hit for the studio. The 2009 rom-com managed to achieve that level of success due to its heartwarming story and both the chemistry and charisma of its leads. In The Proposal, Bullock plays book publisher boss Margaret Tate, who is facing deportation due to visa troubles. To keep her job and life in place, the Canadian forces her assistant, Reynolds Andrew Paxton, to marry her in order to get a green card. However, as they spend time with Andrew's family in his hometown, feelings start to bloom. The Proposal is a cozy, feel-good movie exploring 2 opposite characters finding true love in the unlikeliest of places. Reynolds and Bullock play the film's comedic and dramatic moments perfectly, ensuring that it is a well-rounded story. For anyone who has never watched the film, who wants to see a new side of Reynolds, or who wants to see Bullock in her element, The Proposal is a must-watch on Netflix.